guys, how are you? This is Gabriel from topturf Wholesale. Today, we're going to be talking to you about this. This is our turf glue product. It is a polyurethane adhesive and it's the best glue for you to use on your artificial grass installation. Today, we're going to be comparing our turf glue with other brands like this. And let's see how they perform. Are you ready? Let's do it. Alright guys, here we are with the glue and the samples that we're going to use for our test. In this test, we're going to be using seam paper. Seam paper is used on installations that do not have a hard surface like concrete or wood, mostly sand and rock. We're going to use the seam paper to seam both samples that you can see over here. I'm going to seam those together and let's see how the glue holds down. Alright, so let's get to work. Not a good glue. I'm gonna play a little bit more, see if it holds up. Alright guys, so we have applied the glue onto the 3 samples that we have. Now we're gonna wait about 1 hour and 40 minutes or so. Wait for them to dry up and then we'll see the results. We're gonna put also a small timer. Let's wait for about an hour or 2 and we'll be back. Okay, so let's continue with test number 2. On this case, we are doing it on hard surfaces. On one side, we have wood, and then on the other side, I have a paver. Paver simulates as it was concrete. It would be the same result. So let's get right into it. This glue that we're using is not liquid. Having a glue that is not liquid is going to add up time into your installation. In a sense, it's not going to be as easy to apply. Okay guys, we have now finished. We're now going to wait around 1.5 hours for these samples to glue down and dry up. We're gonna put a little timer on the edge as well, so you guys can take a look how the time passes, and then we'll come back and see the results. Hello guys, here we are. 2 hours have passed. Let's start with the wood and see how they're doing. The first sample of glue. Let's see. It's not dried up yet. It's a little bit on the solid side. Still haven't secured the turf. Same thing as the first one, not glued down yet. Still a little bit fresh. I can see some bubbles. Usually this means that the glue expands, and then when that happens, you don't want to have your glue expanding and then have odd edges on your installation, so I wouldn't recommend this one. Alright, let's try out this one. Definitely more secure. Alright, so now let's go to the paper. Same thing, a little bit of on the solid side. Not much have changed from the wood. This glue is having some kind of reactions, getting some bubbles. You might end up with some odd edges, and you don't want that. Much like the wood, let's try to lift it up. What I can see is that pavers and the wood, they're doing the same thing, very secure. These other guys, not as much. Hello guys, how are you? It's been 8 hours now, so we wanted to give a little bit more time for these guys to see how they're holding up. Let's do the same test, shall we? A little bit better, but still, 8 hours in, it's still not dry enough. I would assume this glue needs to wait about more than a day or so, but anyways, doesn't look really good. This one is more secure for sure. I have to say this one is glued down pretty secure after 8 hours. Nothing comparing to the 2 hours that we did before. What I can see over here, guys, is that this glue has been expanding. And what that does is that when you install your grass and you apply this glue and you wait for about 8 hours, as we have waited right now, that expansion is gonna cause your grass to be uneven with the pavers or the concrete that you have on the side. So let's get on with the third one. Pretty much, it is a bit the same thing as the second one. The only difference is that we don't have that expansion over here. So if we look at it from the side, we don't have the same expansion as the second one. So the grass is going to maintain the level much better. It seems like this glue it's not dried up yet. Safe to say this one is already secured as a second sample. Same situation going on underneath. Expanded about 3/4 of an inch or something. So that's a lot, and that can make things uneven, and you don't want that. Pretty secure, much like the second one. But as I said on the first test with the wood, I don't see much of expansion. That's important for the grass to maintain its level and do not get uneven with the other side of the installation, whether it's concrete or pavers or whatever you guys have. So guys, this is turf glue from topturf. Okay guys, test number 3 here. Let's do it. Let's get on with the first one. As you can see, didn't seem like the turf is adhering well over seam paper, not like we saw over the concrete and the wood. So let's see this one. So this one not giving in. I can't separate them. So this one clearly better than the second one over the seam paper. I think we have a winner, guys. Turf glue by topturf Wholesale. Alright guys, so the test is done. We tried the different glues over the different surfaces like wood, paver, and the seam paper. We concluded and we saw that our turf performing the best of them overall. One of them glued down really well. It expanded though. The other one was not expanding, but it didn't dry up as fast as we wanted to. So I want to encourage you guys and let you know that you guys can order this glue in our website, which is www.topturfwholesale.com. We'll also put it here in the description, and you can also call us and order this glue at this number. Alright guys, so that's going to be all for today. We're gonna see you in the next video. Thanks, bye.